Bench deadlift, start warming up, feels okay so far. Bench, should be fine. 50 for 4, 60 for 8, for 3 and 3, and 70 for 2 and 2. I don't imagine that's going to be any problems. Deadlift also should be absolutely fine. Got earlier swimming lessons for Elizabeth, which means I'm going to get this done by 7. I normally have till 7:30, and go walk the dog and then go and get her ready to go swimming. That'll be fun. I'm not acting. Should be short that. Anyway, because fuck. Let's just get it on. Let's get it on. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!
Yeah, bench and deadlift this morning. Got stiff-legged deadlift from deficit and dumbbell bench to finish up this PM, which I will do. I'm just doing this while Elizabeth's having her nap. Need to go get her up in 9 minutes. Thus is the life of having a young child and not having them in childcare. This was a pretty good workout. I think so the weights for bench were pretty much bang on. I think they're maybe slightly up on where they were in terms of the exact percentages. Deadlift, the first set was slightly below. I think the program was like 205 to 17 to 30. So I did 200, 220, 240. Bench went pretty well. Shoulder wasn't really that painful at any point. I feel like the power's coming back. Like I was saying last week, around 130. Similar kind of feeling. I've been doing kind of like 60 and 100 for 10s to warm up, but I'm wondering if I just kind of wind that in a bit and just kind of just do some singles and stuff to get the weight on. So I'm not sure it's conferring much benefit. 160s moved fairly well. The last set here, this is the second set, felt pretty good. It's definitely moving well. Like, it's definitely looking easier than it feels. 170 felt fairly solid. Probably would have been fine for top sets, but I came into this workout wanting to load 180, so that's what I did. So this is the first 180 of the year. It felt fairly difficult. I wouldn't say it felt maximal, but it definitely felt pretty tough. Getting to push myself fairly hard. I would say that's probably an 8. I probably could do 4 with that. Deadlifts felt pretty good to start with. The 200s felt nice and easy. The deadlifts were on a really kind of shortened timeline because by the time bench was finished, I had about 35 minutes to get warmed up and get 6 sets done. So I was on the clock a bit, so it's kind of got me thinking if I want to separate out deadlift and bench press going forward, those sessions, which I think might be preferable. The only issue with that would be Saturday becoming then a focus day. So at the minute, kind of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are focus days. Wednesday, Saturday are assistance days, which is totally fine. Just my schedule being what it is. Saturday is pretty likely to be disturbed quite a lot, so it's not a day that I really want to have like an important training session on, because it's going to get disrupted quite a lot during the year. Whereas Monday to Friday should be fairly static. This is the 240, so the 240 felt tougher than I thought it was going to be. I went into this session wanting to jump up to 260, but I did that and I thought, right, I'm going to leave it there. But then I talked to Ben on WhatsApp and he called me a pussy, so I loaded 260. This was 100% an overshoot. It looks easier in the video than it felt. I could feel kind of a bit of a twist. I could feel like it was sticking a fair bit around the knees. The second one felt fairly decent, so that was 100% an overshoot. Watching that, I would probably say that was an 8, but feeling it was a 9, so 260 for 2 at 9, which is probably roughly around where I'm at. But yeah, so I've got heavy squats Thursday, heavy deadlifts Friday, so we'll see how we go. Body's feeling okay at the minute. I've obviously got an easy day tomorrow with assistance work, so no heavy lowers. I'm not going to do belt squat tomorrow. I might do the cycle. I'm gonna do the cyclist squats on the squat during the squat session instead. Dumbbell cyclist squats. And then we got this session again on Friday. I don't know if I'll bump the weights up again on the bench and the deadlift. I might if it feels good, and on the squat if it feels good. But yeah, well, thanks very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.